Rebecca Gabrielle. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. I'm going to be doing a card reading for Sagittarius, and this is for the first week of March, so that's the 1st through to the 8th of March. Sagittarius, it's a general reading, so please only take what resonates with your particular circumstances. Sometimes we need to be a little bit fluid with the timing. For some of you, the events may have occurred or they're still yet to occur. But as you are here, the Divine has a special message to assist you in your life. So let's dive in, Sagittarius, to see what is coming up for you. Sagittarius, thank you for joining us for your reading. This is for the 1st through to the 8th of March. So the first week of March. So thank you, Spirit. What have we got for Sagittarius? I'm not sure if I'll take that one. For Sagittarius, first week of March. So where is the energy for Sagittarius? What's going on in the world for Sag? Keeping in mind, of course, Sagittarius, that this is where your energy is. We're always creating our reality. I do believe that, the readings that I do are less about prediction, but more about helping you to understand where you're at and how your energy is directing the unfolding of your life. And we always have a choice, of course, to be able to change that at any time. Now we start with the reading with the King of Pentacles. This is your energy of feeling grounded, focused on your physical world, what is important to you, the things that you are growing. You are taking quite a mature look at your life at the moment. So for some of you, this is what you're growing into. For others of you, this is, depending on your age and stage in life, perhaps you have already reached this beautiful point of, wisdom and stability in your life. For those of you who are younger, this is where you are moving towards, wanting to have a real sense of grounded energy in your life. You are the loyal one here. You are the one who's able to see the bigger picture, and you want to grow stability in your life. You want to do things in a way that you know is going to build strong foundation for you. So this is in your energy at the moment. This is what your focus is right now. How to grow that stability and that sense of lifestyle that you know that you're going to be happy with. Now the Ten of Swords lets us know that you're in a situation at the moment where you really feel like you're done with it. So it's an energy of leaving or walking away from something that has been quite challenging. But rather than emphasizing walking away, it's more about where you want to walk to now. So the Ten of Swords is like a closing of a chapter and the beginning of a new chapter. You're on that precipice of recognizing you're wanting change, you're wanting something different. Now the Swords energy is very much about where your thoughts have been, what you've been thinking about and focusing on. And right now you are ready to redirect your focus because you see this person is looking towards the horizon. So you're ready to let go of things that have been holding you back and to look forward towards, well, what else is there? What is ahead? Now do feel that where you're at the moment in terms of finishing this cycle or redirecting your energy, it's taken a lot out of you. So the Divine is saying now is a really good time to give yourself a chance to rest, rejuvenate, recalibrate. When we are low in energy, it's very difficult to see the way forward. So we need to, as human beings, rest ourselves, rest our mind, rest our body, our emotions and our spiritual self. So this is really lovely guidance for you at this time, Sagittarius. Now, moving forward, you're then in a space of wanting to mix with other people, like-minded people. There's a real sense of collaboration, doing things together with those people in your world, in your life that enjoy the same things as you. And you find this very supportive. You love the idea of being able to build something together or be in communion with others. Perhaps this is a supportive energy to help you clarify what it is that you love and what's important to you. So it's a building energy, a creating energy. It's getting things done. It's doing it with like-minded people. So that's really a really positive energy, very supportive energy. Now, again, we've got confirmation that you're ready to start something new in your life. So we've got the World card here, which means things are shifting for you now. There's a new sense of energy, upliftment, focus, and the World card lets us know things are starting to take momentum. So it's falling right underneath the Ten of Swords, where you've already sort of realised that you're looking for something more meaningful, and something else. And so the World card backs this up. You're ready. You basically have said to the universe, I'm ready. I'm ready to do something new, to refocus, to expand your horizons is what I'm getting. Expand your energy. And yeah, so I am getting a real sense of expanding, growing, moving on. Now, the Eight of Wands lets us know that you recognise there's a lot of things to do, but you've got the energy. You're fired up, you're focused. So all of this is culminating in this recognition that you want to be focused to create new things. So it is a very creative energy. There is a lot going on for you, but it feels very productive. It feels inspired. It feels focused energy, Sagittarius. Again, we've got more about you looking ahead, you moving forward. So the Three of Wands energy is you looking out towards the horizon going, okay, what next? What's out there? What else can I do? So you're contemplating, visualizing, wanting to take action, reviewing what your choices are, using your beautiful creative energy to imagine. And this is wonderful. So it's positive. It's a forward-moving energy. And this is something I'm really loving about the reading. It is all about forward movement and you being ready to take the next step in your life and to embrace new things. Now, the Seven of Wands is a contemplative energy. You go within and you recognise that you've got to really draw on your inner strength and your inner power. Now, I love this particular card because in this deck, unlike other decks, there's a real sense of the solar plexus, emphasis here on this inner strength, this inner power that is totally within you. Now, you're realising that you have the strength, the skills, the power, the determination to move forward. And now it's a case of prioritising. Where do you put your energy? Now, there are some things you realise that you need to let go of, and other things you go, right, this is where I need to focus my attention. So this is great, and this is coming from within you. It's not advice that's coming from outside of you, but rather a recognition of what is right for you. So you're going within to contemplate that, to make some decisions, to check in with yourself of what feels right for you. And this is a very, very good practice to do. Following all of this, of course, you're coming out of it incredibly strong and aware and intuitive and on point. So this is the Magician energy. You are now realizing you've got the power to create, to change, to move things in your life. And I love the fact that this has come out as the last card because it's been a beautiful progression of making a decision, knowing what you want, making a decision, resting, collaborating with others who are like-minded, embracing the idea of something new and moving on, and then getting focused, really visualizing what it is that you want and going within and seeing your own strength and the resources you have. And then you come out of it going, right, I know I can do this. I've got the skills, the resources. I have the ability to create my life. So now you're in that planning stage now. You are manifesting, you're seeing, right, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this. And with this focused energy, oh my gosh, I have no doubt that you are going to create the future that you want. That's a very powerful reading just there, Sagittarius. So let's see what else. Thank you, Spirit. What other guidance do you have for Sagittarius at this time? It's a bit of a powerful action week. A lot of this is internal for you. A lot of it is the realization of what is and where you want to go. And that is stirring up something big within you. High Priestess energy. Listen to your intuition. Having patience with yourself and the process. Working with the divine. Very, very important here. You've got to consider carefully what it is that you want before you act. So the High Priestess and the Magician. Take your time, tap into spirit, tap into your intuition, plan, strategize. You don't need to share everything that's going on within you. The High Priestess typically doesn't, but it's definitely about you tapping into your inner knowing, trusting your own judgment and trusting yourself. So that's really wonderful. That's a really great energy to be in. Wonderful guidance. So you know yourself better than anybody, Sagittarius, and that's the whole point, is you really coming from a place of inner strength and power, working with the divine as well. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, you're just going from strength to strength. You're on a roll now, don't stop. We've got the Emperor energy. This is you now stepping into that masculine energy, organisation, logic, structure, strategizing, and being very determined and disciplined. It's you stepping up with personal leadership. My goodness, Sagittarius, there's no stopping you now. You are in your zone. Fantastic energy for getting stuff done. So you are very much about your own purpose at the moment. Now I just want to say, with an Emperor energy, sometimes the Emperor is so focused on what he's doing that he has a tendency to bowl over everybody else. So be mindful. Do this well. Do this with consideration of other people. I'm just acknowledging that you are on your own journey and this is important to you, but let's do this the right way. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Sagittarius? The Emperor energy is a very strong energy, very, very determined energy. So sometimes the Emperor, though, can sort of accidentally step on people. So just saying. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Oh, I feel like I'm meant to take that one. Okay, so we've got the Lovers card here. So this energy has come up for a reason. Now, the guidance on the card here is that there is the question of intimate relationship with your special person at the moment. So the question of the relationship with your special person has come up. Now it says here, carefully weigh your decisions, and there's a question around good health. So in this particular deck, we've got an image of Archangel Raphael, which is the healing angel. Now the bottom of the card, it says carefully weigh your decisions. So this may be that you are reviewing and revising your current relationship. So do this with discernment. This is not, and that's probably why I suddenly felt like the need to say with the Emperor energy, be careful you don't step on people or bowl people over in your determination to fulfill your dreams and your purpose. So, and perhaps that's why I needed to say that, and then the Lovers card came out. So it says carefully weigh your decisions. So whatever it is that you need to review and be mindful of, do this gently, do this with discernment. Do it with the purpose in mind of maintaining good health, mental, emotional, physical health, okay? Let's see what else comes. Thank you, Spirit. What else is here for Sagittarius around the Lovers card? Thank you, Spirit. We've got the Six of Water. So this is quite a sentimental card. It's like the Six of Cups, or it is the Six of Cups. So here on the card, we've got memories of your childhood, memories of the past, looking back in time, thinking about children in general for some of you. It's a little bit of a romantic and sentimental energy. It may be that you just for a moment in time get caught up with memories of the past. It's not terribly helpful illustration, this one, but it is feeling your emotions, being in your emotions, and sometimes the Six of Water is helpful in terms of looking back. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming with the emotions, but it's having memories and thoughts and feelings of past. So looking back on events, and perhaps that's what you're going through when you're revising your relationship with your special person. Perhaps that's memories are coming up for you, Sagittarius. What are those memories telling you? How are they informing you? Yeah. You're not wanting to go, none of us can go back and live in the past, but when we have memories of the past, sometimes it helps us to understand something. It's giving us some information. So it's not for the purpose of wanting to recreate, but rather to understand. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Eight of Fire energy here. So this is about things moving quite rapidly, which we kind of know. This movement through the week is coming really rapidly. So events are moving quickly. I think once you make a decision, Sagittarius, oh, this is exactly the same. There you go. The Eight of Wands and the Eight of Fire is the same energy. Once you make a decision, you go for it and you make stuff happen. And this is very typical of Sagittarius, and that's why we've got the Magician card as well. You just sort of seem to make you create magic and you get stuff done. So the fact that the Eight of Wands has come out twice means that things are going to move quite rapidly this week, with a lot of things happening at once. So just be careful of your energy, that when we move quickly, it's important to do it with discernment, to do it carefully, so that you're making good judgment rather than impulsive decisions. So, and certainly though, you're going to be very powerful in getting things done, especially with the Emperor energy. All right, so Spirit, what else do we have for Sagittarius at this time? What guidance do you have for Sagittarius at this time? Okay, so I'm going to take this as twice this has come out. So the Four of Swords is you resting, rejuvenating, and this is so that you can get your balance back, to recalibrate. Now this card, Time for a Nap, has come out, and I'm going to say it's the same sort of energy. Is balance all of this very fast-paced energy with periods of time where you're resting yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. So this is important message for you because it's come out twice. So you need to rest so that you're making good judgment and you're taking care of yourself. So yeah, Sagittarius, you're a fire sign and you will expend your energy suddenly and quickly, which we know. But you've got to balance that with the appropriate rest that you need. Thank you, Spirit. What else for Sagittarius? This is a very interesting card. I love this. This is the Why card. It's about really understanding why you're doing something. We've got to be careful that when you get fired up, Sagittarius, to make a decision for change in your life, understand why you're doing it. Don't just decide and do something, but really come to a place of understanding what's driving you, what's motivating you, what is the bigger picture here. All right, so this is the Why card. So it's really tapping into your soul, your higher self, to understand what drives you and what's important to you. Let's get a little bit more information around this for you, Sag. Yes, exactly. So we have even greater power when we understand our why and we understand our purpose. So this is important. And so before you make big decisions and choices in your life, understand first the reason for it. That's very important. This will help you to make a clear decision and give you the outcome that it is that you really want and is going to resonate with you. You're very, very powerful at the moment in your determination and your life force energy. So this is going to really help you to grow, actually, Sagittarius. So leveraging this beautiful energy that you have is really going to help you to go forward in a big way. Now, the relationship message here with this card is we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do, mostly because our feelings aren't always logical. Yeah. So now is the time to recognize whether you are being triggered by someone else or if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past, which is maybe why we had the memories card come up. So, are you being triggered? Is your behavior and your decisions being triggered by someone else? Or is your behavior being motivated by things that you remember from the past, good, bad, or whatever? Those memories are helping to inform you about yourself and what it is you want in life and what's important to you. So, and it could be a combination of both things, of being triggered by someone else plus having memories that are helping you to appreciate your why, your purpose of why, what's motivating you and driving you to go forward. So the point here is to ask yourself, why am I feeling the way I am? Why am I saying this or doing that? Understand you. Take the time to understand what is driving you and motivating you at this time, Sagittarius. Yeah. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from the knowing deep within you. What does it tell you about yourself and others? In the end, life is all about being loved. Miracles and a deep understanding of your needs and how to get them met are the buried treasures of the why. It's all about understanding yourself, Sagittarius, so that you can understand your purpose and your reasons and basically to understand yourself better. This is part of your soul growth right now, is understanding you. You're going through a lot of change and a lot of growth. So giving yourself time out to rest and rejuvenate helps you to get yourself in a space of clear energy to understand you. Now, in terms of prosperity, knowing the motives behind your career and your creative ventures is the ticket to your greatest success. It's time to ask yourself some questions. Are you driven by a desire to serve? Does your prosperity impact the greater good? When you envision your most prosperous life, are you guided by a sense of purpose or a need to make money, acquire things, save for the future, or all of these? It's not about right or wrong motives, it's understanding why you're doing things. Now, if your purpose is because you absolutely love what you do, then great, then you're understanding that. If it's to make money, then that has become your purpose. You might have a particular goal that you're reaching for. So no motive is good or bad. It's more about understanding yourself and getting clear about why you're doing something. Yeah. So in order to stay on a good path, it's about being truthful with yourself, putting everything on the table and looking at things honestly. It's about really understanding your intentions, because if you don't take the effort to do that, you kind of will get a little bit distracted and off the path. So I think that's why Spirit is really emphasizing at this point in time, you're obviously on the precipice of great change, and you've got a lot of energy and you have the ability to manifest. Just make sure you understand yourself well and understand why you're doing what you're doing, and that will ensure you're staying on the right path. Now, because the Lovers card came out here and there was a question around weighing your decisions carefully, there's something here that you're mulling over and considering. So I'll pull a couple of cards from the Romance Angels deck here, and maybe that will help to answer any questions for you, Sag, about your relationship at the moment with yourself or your special person. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. All right, so there is obviously something that's bothering you at the moment. So we've got pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So you've obviously got some concerns at the moment and you are mulling this over. So perhaps we'd like to, the Spirit is saying, as you're reviewing this and you're reviewing your partnership, look at what is bothering you, what's causing you concern, what is noted here as red flags, and perhaps align that with your purpose and your why. Is there a match here, or is there a disconnect? Perhaps that's going to help you to weigh up your decisions carefully. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have for Sagittarius? I'm not sure. Let me read into this, because we've got some varying messages here. So we've got this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So whoever immediately comes to mind, the romantic partner you seek, you've already met. There is a chemistry, a strong magnetic attraction with this person. So the person that comes to your mind, there's a strong chemistry here. And then we've got the card release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I don't know, if some of you, Sag, have got perhaps a choice in life, a choice for a partner, and this may not apply to all of you, but it may be that you are really realising there's a red flag with one, and there's advice to release an ex, and strong feelings for another. And that's why I felt a little confused when I drew the cards, because they seem to be two contrasting messages. So I'm going to take it that for some of you there may be two people in the picture here, and only you're going to know this. So one of them you've already met, and you recognise a strong chemistry and a bond with that person. With the other one, you're questioning at the moment in terms of things that are worrying you, red flags. Is this person going to be in alignment with your purpose and who you are as a human being? And sort of, I think you've got this desire to release something that's not feeling in alignment with who you are, basically. All right, so we're getting along quite well here, Sagittarius. It's a really very powerful reading. You're entering a week where a lot is going on for you. Trust yourself. You're in a very powerful situation in terms of your energy and your desire to create wonderful things in your life. Use this energy well, wisely. Discern how you're moving forward in making your decisions. I feel like I want to wrap it up here. I'm going to pull. I keep getting pulled to this one here. Okay, one last card from the Spirit Messages deck for you, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. One last card for Sagittarius to finish for the week. Take a moment. Yeah, and I'm glad this card came out, because Sag, I know you like to move really fast. The take a moment card is saying, stop, now's not the time to rush your decision that you're about to make. So even though you've got this incredible energy and this determination, there's an element of this where you do need to pause, and that's why we're balancing the 8 of fire with resting in time for a nap. So I really want to stress that point, to balance this energy that you have, okay? So you're not all fire, you've got to bring it back as well. So this is saying, take a moment to pause before you take action, to really think about the decisions that you're making. Quieten your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move, okay? That's just really helpful advice from Spirit to help you make the decision when you're calm rather than when you're fired up. Sagittarius, that is your reading for this week. I hope that has been helpful to you. Sagittarius, you're in a very, very good place right now, and you're getting a lot of clarity and determination for your life. So I'm loving the guidance here for you from the divine, and if needs be, rewatch it so that you really understand the nuances of the message to help you through your week. So that's it from me, Sag. If this has been helpful to you, give the video a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a comment, and certainly let people know about Living with Spice. The divine here is here to help everyone. Have a fabulous week, Sagittarius, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye now.